What's going on? It's Trinidad and Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, Carter Young.
Yo, and and this is MI Key, and one day I hope to have the keys to your heart. And this is another episode of Banter
And Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What's up? Yo, you are looking really all over the place today, baby. Like, what's up with you, man?
Man, I'm just married, bro.
Married? Oh, yeah.
43 and married.
I don't.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to get out of that one, so I don't know. I can't help you.
man, let's change the subject. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing good. What I want to have a conversation today, man, because it dawned on me. Something dawned on me, and I want to know, like, is the street code valid anymore? Like, I mean, like the don't snitch, you don't fuck with your man's girl, his ex, his wife, his baby moms. Like, is that a thing that people even respect anymore? Is that a thing? Is that a code of conduct that's even accepted anymore? Or is it just, yo, I'm fucking his baby moms and she throw me the pussy? Or, yo, I'm telling on that nigga if I see, like... Because I'm getting a vibe, like, it seems like the way we grew up and the way we were coached by our OGs, it doesn't exist anymore. Am I bugging?
Bro, I feel like that has so many layers. I mean, because, like, first of all,
you and your damn layers.
All that shit that we were doing before, like all the shit we would like, shit's changed. The streets are different, and we really aren't in the streets anymore. So basically, everybody that we grew up with, everybody that we held the same code with, them niggas bought houses. them niggas became insurance agents.
That's true. That is true. That is true. That is true. Niggas is carpooling now. Niggas is carpooling now and shit. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like Tone that used to buck that 40. Tone is driving on I-40 now with the carpool with the kids to soccer practice.
Exactly.
That's what he's doing now. Nah, but my thing is, yeah, but I know, like, you always, you always go with the layers. Like, every time I pose a question to you, you always have layers to shit, right?
Because that's life, man. Life is a spectrum, bro. God. Like life is it's more complex than just black and white. Zeros and ones, up and down, left and right. It's more complex than that. We don't live in a two-dimensional world. Or even a one-dimensional world, which is kind of what you're referring to, where it's basically going one direction or the other. So yeah, life is about layers, man, and it's really just trying to manage those layers, as they come at you. I feel like life's been more about my reactions than anything else, because it's going to come at you, and no matter what you plan for, no matter what you open yourself up to, it's going to come at you, bro. And it's all about how you react to it. It's about bobbing and weaving when you're supposed to. Your instincts kicking in at the right time. Those are the moments you appreciate. The times that you were available, that you were available for your kid now. So like even going back to the street code, like your whole perception of it is different now. Because you're well aware, and again, you being a girl dad too, you being well aware. These are niggas I'm trying to stay away from.
I want to make sure she don't get near. I wanted them grimy niggas. I don't want you near these niggas. Like, I know what these niggas is thinking. I was that nigga. Like, I was him saying all the nice shit. Good morning, baby. How you doing, boo? I'm just trying to see if you suck dick or not. I'm gonna be nice as hell just to see if you suck dick. Like, that's really what it boils out to. And I know that's what these niggas is thinking. It's hard being a girl dad.
Yeah.
But
bro, man. man.
But what I'm saying
I
is
can
this.
only imagine,
But
bro.
what I'm saying is this,
I can
right?
only imagine.
I asked that because I'm sitting down and I'm just watching this generation come up, and I can't help but feel like we're responsible, right? Because we are their predecessors, right? So we should have imposed some sort of information to them, and it's not all of them. There are a lot of cats, growing up now, 18, 19, 15, whatever, and even in the early 20s that have a lot of respect and understand the street code and understand, like, I'm gonna have these principles that I stand on, right? There's a lot of these kids who will be like, nah, I'm not gonna mess with my man's ex, or I'm not gonna mess with my man's sister. You know what I mean? Like, some dudes have that same principalities that they follow. But there's also the grouping that think it's cool to do the dumb shit that they do. Like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck his baby moms. I'm gonna fuck his sister. I don't give a fuck. Like, when who's to blame? Is it our fault that we didn't impose these things on the generation coming up, or is it their fault because they heard what we had to say and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want"? Like, where does it go? How does it lay out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I'm I'm gonna start with
Okay.
the last question first. Um, you know how we grew up differently, and there has been,
Mm.
there has been a sense of failure, from our generation. You know, the millennials, these Gen Zers, they're looking at us and what's going on now, what's happened politically, what's happening, just on a social scale,
Mm.
through social media. They're realizing that we aren't as smart as we
Oh
projected
shit!
ourselves to be.
Damn.
And, but going back to the first question, um, you know,
Yeah.
we're different now. And again, like, even with that, sleeping with a man's girl, like, just even like my whole
Mm.
perception of that is completely different. Like, before, it was just an ass whooping. Like, it's just like, yo, you've crossed the line. That's where I drew it, and this, you basically gonna get what you deserve. And most of them niggas already knew. That's why they willing to jump out the apartment window butt ass naked if they got
Yeah.
to. They knew the rules.
Yeah.
They knew the rules that come with this game. So, they prepared for all that shit. But, now it's a little bit different where I'm kind of more so thinking about it just from a mental aspect where, it's like more so, is it sort of like a mental sickness in a sense?
How so?
Like, is it really your mental health? Is it like, because, I'm to even cross that line or feel comfortable, doing with somebody that close. Like, one, it could be a mental issue, or maybe there was some sort of disconnect with the person that
Mm.
the one that was introduced into this whole the female. I guess
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the third party who was introduced. She what if she didn't feel comfortable where she is? She loves the circle. She loves her friends. She loves
Okay.
your family. She just isn't feeling you. So she's not ready to totally disconnect from that. So, I'm just saying that, we can't just look at it on a surface anymore, as
Well,
we did in the
I
past
gotta
because
stop you.
we're
I
older
gotta
now.
stop you, right?
We
I'm
have a
not
little
gonna
bit more
let you
sense.
say, oh, well, it could be a mental issue. That Look, at the end, like, I understand there are mental things that people go through or whatever, and there's certain things that are the impetus for why people are the way they are. Cool, but where does it start when you're supposed to say, you know what, this is just inherently the wrong thing to do? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm your bro, I love you to death, right? If your woman puts herself on me, no matter how attractive she is, no matter what it is, inherently, the thing that is inside me, my moral compass, the thing that determines me as the man that I am, would say, yo, this isn't fucking right. I'm not going to do it. There's not a mental issue. I don't give a fuck if whatever it is she wanted to do. As an individual, I should say this isn't the right thing to do. Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Maybe your moral compass, the other individual, might be this is the right thing to do. I'm gonna give her this dick. Maybe that's what his moral compass is, and that's what he believes is the right thing to do. But you also have to.
Man,
right.
Too many niggas out here today thinking what they did.
Right.
Stop
so what I'm saying is,
like, come on, man.
So
like,
what I'm saying is,
like,
where does the loyalty, where does the common sense, where does the integrity come into play? And where does this code, if it even exists anymore, get followed? Like, you knew the situation, like what I dealt with. Some people looked at it like I was wrong.
But again, your code relates to you and where you're at, though. You know, because but your situation has changed. Your neighborhood has changed. Like, your code followed you in your neighborhood with your peoples, with the adjoining neighborhoods, the adjacent neighborhoods. They connected with that. But I mean, you grew up in New York. So what if you went down to Atlanta? Rules are different. There was fewer people. You know, there's a lot of family members. Maybe in the county over. You know, situations different where the options aren't necessarily available. So the rules will be different. So I'm just saying, like, now, again, with us being older, it's harder to expect that, you know, everyone knows the same code or follows the same code that you follow.
I don't think so. I think that's a universal thing, right? Ayo, Twist, your mic is on, my guy. I think the universal thing is certain things are just universal, right? Like math is universal, right? 1 + 1 is 2 everywhere you go, right? You don't fuck a man's wife. I think that's fucking universal, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't put your hands on another man's child. That's fucking universal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So there are certain codes. There are certain. Nothing happened. I'm just saying. I just wanted to.
What happened?
I want to have a serious conversation because
what's the precedence for this?
Last week's episode. If you didn't catch last week's episode, you can go on YouTube at It's Called a Young. You can check out last week's Banter and Bullshit episode. It was kind of raunchy. I was a little out of pocket, but I don't really give a fuck. but it was. I just feel like we have to address certain things. I understand what you're saying. Rules change in different locations as we get older. We mature and we look at things differently. But certain things are just what they are, no matter what. Let's go all the way back to prehistoric times. You fuck with the caveman's bitch, he's gonna bust your head open. It's not a complicated thing. So it should be a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like now, in this day and age, as I'm sitting back as an outsider looking in, who used to be an insider looking out, I go, yo, these motherfuckers don't got no fiber of respect. They move on a different type of time to where they feel like everything is free bands and everything is okay to do. And then when they fuck with an individual who still adheres to that moral code and comes at him, you don't know why he bugging. Fuck you mean you don't know why? That doesn't make any sense to me. Don't do some shit. And then when it comes to you, you get nervous. And then the first thing a nigga doing is, I'm gonna run for my gun. But then when you get locked up, you crying. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing all this time. You shouldn't have put your dick in that bitch. How about that? And I'm also sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of niggas going after the man that's fucking a bitch. I'm gonna say there's a principle and there's a rule to it. If that man didn't know you existed, that's not on that man. That's on her. She lied and she brought this man into drama, right? If that man didn't know that you even existed, he's a victim just like you, the victim, right? But if that man was fully aware that she was with you, he deserved everything that comes to him because he disrespected and he violated. That's the only rule. That's always been a rule for me. Like, if you don't know about me, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I'm not mad at you. Like, man, it's her fault. I'm on this bitch because she lied. I'm going to deal with her. I'm not dealing with you. But if you knew about me, you knew I existed, so where does the code, when did the code stop? When did it stop?
I hear you on that. I hear you on that. No. I agree. That's a universal principle. I mean, I'm glad you.
I had to go with layers because I know you about layers.
Between two different types of individuals.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
Yeah, I need
you
the layers,
layers,
bro. I need the layers. So all right. So we're dealing more so with an individual who you basically consider a brother, and you feel like this brother is willing to cross the line just for some pussy and for comfortable pussy, which means that it's close.
Yeah,
So yeah, convenient. Yeah. So, bro, I don't put it past any dude whatsoever, man. I know anybody's capable whatsoever because I just think about me. Like, yo, the limits that I.
Oh my God!
And, I feel like I do the best I can to be a good dude. I feel like I do the best I can, to be on up and up. And I'm just like, yo, even my shit, like, it gets wild up there. So, like, knowing that, and then knowing how I project into the world, I can't put it past anybody, period. So, I have to understand my situation. I have to know my girl. Because like, first of all, if
absolutely,
if it's that easy, I don't want neither one of y'all. Yeah. Like you gonna make it easy on me because I'm gonna move on. Like it's nothing. Like I'll forget about you and completely move on with my life. So if you want to put yourself in a situation where you won't be alone with this dude, but obviously, this dude, he provided you some sort of comfort. You know what? Y'all go ahead and do that shit over there. But we are done. We are completely done. So, because I feel like also, like, I should be man enough to stand up on my own, period. And regardless if it's my brother or not, like, I should be able to provide enough man that you don't even need to look in that direction. That doesn't even seem interesting or enticing to you. And if I'm not presenting myself well enough, then that's on me. That's something that I need to work on. So I can't look at another dude and be like, you know what? That's just a dude acting like a dude. Yeah, the instinct in me, like, put me in a position to beat your ass. But I don't have to.
Right, but like
at
I
this
said,
stage, I'm not just running towards it. I'm just going to move on with my life.
When did we stop following this code of conduct, right? When did we ignore? But when did these are like
we still do?
Where did it happen? Where the rules of engagement just shifted?
Do. That's not who we associate you with. Yo, if they don't follow those rules, they don't follow the conduct, we ain't on the same wavelength. We ain't even having a conversation. It's so interesting, man. Just life in general, just really how shit works and really how you just breaking it down. I mean, just even going down to like, just the simplicity of just
man,
like
you getting on your high shit again, man.
Just like the atoms that make us up, man.
Again.
I don't want
atoms and neutrons and neurons and shit. Come on,
I'm
man.
not getting on any high
We
shit.
talking about street code, nigga. Like, we talking about this conduct, nigga. Like, we talking about simple rules of engagement. Like, I'm not like No, I'm talking like if I'm beefing with you, and I catch you like it,
I'm
and you
trying,
with your
bro.
kid, I'm not
I'm
gonna blame you
trying,
because you
man.
with your kid. You get a pass, right? Rules of engagement type shit. You know what I mean? I'm not. But if you violate that by going
Yeah.
after my moms or some shit. Oh, it's a free for all now. You violated the rules. So if you violate the rules, I'm going after you. You know what I'm saying? My man Boss the Bounty Hunter, he came home, you know what I'm saying? Came home after doing like 12, came home, fly doing his thing. He had old beef. The nigga couldn't catch him. So the nigga said, you know what? He pulled some 50 shit and shot the nigga grandmama crib up. Shot Boss's grandmom's up. So Boss said, oh, so we violating my grandmom's, we got nothing to do with this. Oh, all right. So Boss wilded up and lit up his crib with his kids in it because you opened the door for it. Niggas like, yo, Boss was wilding. He ain't had to do that. What are you talking about? He respected the code and said, you know, if you catch me, you catch me. This man went outside of the rules of engagement. You know what I'm saying? Like, my situation, my man's did what he did. I tried to be the bigger person and let it go. I kept getting pushed into a different situation. Let's go with the Seinfeld, yada yada yada. He got stabbed, allegedly. And I'm thinking, okay, because I'm thinking I'm still on that rule. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
Christ,
someone's
man.
gonna come after me, whatever. I gotta be focused and be prepared for what comes next. This nigga told. Like, niggas, he did it. Like, wait, what? Like, where the fuck do they do that at? You engaged, you started some shit. I brought this shit to your doorstep. You said, 911, I need help. So, am I supposed to...
Yeah, shit's different, bro. Yo, we playing a different game.
So am I supposed to compromise my ethics?
You know, we're not playing the same game
my moral.
that
I'm not saying me personally. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying
as those of us that follow and still adhere to these rules. I'm not saying me specifically. I'm speaking as in general. Like, am I supposed to compromise who I am by allowing you to shift me outside of the parameters that have governed me my entire life, that I grew up around, that I've witnessed, that I've seen, right? Like, how do you adjust in a day and age where it's okay to tell, where it's okay to betray your mans and fuck with his baby moms, where it's okay to steal from your friend, where it's okay to disrespect your mother, you know what I'm saying, where it's okay to betray your brother? Like, how can I, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I live in a room full of vultures and still not be like the vultures?
That's not living, bro. That's not living, bro. Again, rules have changed. The rules of engagement have changed. The game has changed. We are playing a completely different game now.
Yesterday's rules is not today's rules.
Yesterday's rules are not today's rules. So yeah, everything's different now. You know, like there's situations where you gonna call the police. Yo. I'm gonna call the police in certain situations now.
Yeah,
I would have done it before. You know, but I did now.
You gotta adapt. You gotta adapt.
I got shit.
Yeah, you gotta adapt. You gotta pivot.
Yeah, when you actually own shit, it changes your perspective. We ain't own shit back then. Exactly, we ain't own shit right there. So we're trying to get shit. You know, so there's rules that come along when you basically in a room full of niggas who just trying to get shit. You gotta play with them rules.
Yeah, I mean, like,
but we ain't
like
in that
for me, like real talk, like putting myself.
We thinking about expos and shit,
on
conventions,
on display, right? Like, I think about where I was and how I came about to be where I am now, and I like, you know, I was a violent dude, right? And I responded the only way I understood, with violence. That's the only thing I understood. Like, that was my way of solving all my problems. but I always respected
Mm-hmm.
the code. It was something I never shifted off of. Man. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And
I,
you
I
always
can't.
will.
I can't. You're right. And this is what I'm
That's
saying. Like,
your code.
we
Those are
failed.
your principles. That's what you
We
live by.
failed.
But we can't project that on
Our
anybody
generation
else.
has failed this generation because we didn't impart shit upon these motherfuckers because they don't respect shit. Not all of them. Not all of them. There's a lot of y'all. There's a lot of y'all out there that are doing what you're supposed to do and being stand-up men and women and adhering to the code. And I know it's hard
Now,
because you're doing the right thing and as you see it, and they're doing the right thing as they see it, and that's where the conflict comes, right? But like I said, there are certain things that are inherently good and correct, and there are things that are inherently wrong. They're just like a baby's crying. You don't smother the baby because the baby's crying. That's inherently wrong. It's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's a universal, and it's illegal. It's a universal thing, right? But you have to be in a place where
and it's illegal.
Just do. I don't even want to say do the right thing. That shit sounds corny as fuck. But it's, we have to be able. Thank you.
You need to. People have to do a better job living by principle. Like we're
yes.
we're doing a shitty job passing on principles. And but you know, again,
literally
times have changed, shit shifted.
Literally.
You know, before we had the information beat into us. You know, this is a tender generation. We can't beat the information into it. But fortunately, we are smarter than them. We have more experience in them. The only advantage that they have is their network.
Like,
but if we get organized and we organize correctly, we'll be able to pass on that information effectively. But we just as a community aren't doing a good enough job organizing ourselves, man. It's how can you pass on information if you haven't even put in the proper work to gather the information to pass it on?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We're so fragmented. Just our whole ideas and principles are so shattered right now.
I feel like we did.
And so we can't necessarily look at that generation and say, you know, we failed you. I mean,
all right, I agree with you on that.
You can more so look at it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
You can more so look at it as we are failing you.
We are failing.
But we haven't failed because this shit isn't over yet.
Like
this is an ongoing process.
You got life insurance? You see, like I just came. Yeah, you gotta have it. She gonna take your ass out. She gonna take you the fuck out. Like,
of course I do.
You see what I'm saying? Like stuff like
I'm
that.
married, and she controls
like
the
stuff like that.
Crazy.
Life insurance, health insurance.
I'm like, oh shit.
Understanding, putting your money
to
make your money work for you. Like, we weren't taught these things, and for some strange reason, I'm not saying you and I, but as a whole, once we learned it, we're still not teaching our children. Like, why the fuck are you keeping this shit a secret? Like, you just learned some cool shit. Share the shit.
Trust. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, bro. Let's just share the shit.
Prime example.
Like, let's stop talking about
Talking about
what we're not doing
child,
correctly,
I believe,
and more so
by the time
teach
your
people
child hits
what to do correctly.
13, 14,
so let's find the answers, man.
You can open.
What do we need to do to actually find the answers?
Credit from the time they hit 13, 14. You can start building their credit, right? So you can have them as a user on your credit card. Make your payments. Build your child's credit. Authorized user. Build your child's credit. Don't be that parent to open shit on your child's name. You stupid fucks. Well, while they young, they gonna be alright. Don't do that. Build your look. I've been home going on 3 years, right? I am super proud that I've made her an authorized user on 2 of my credit cards. She has a pretty damn good. Her credit is damn near better than mine at this point, which is some cool shit, right? And I'm saying, like, teach your children, teach them, like, teach them about their credit, teach them what an EIN is, right? An employment identification number. Teach them what that is. Right thing. Tell them that it is the same 9 digits, just like your social. And instead of you trying to get a car in your name, get you an EIN, get you an LLC. Build yourself a business, young man, young woman, 18, 19. Get you some business credit. So now, let's say that podcast that you like doing, you like streaming, playing games while you're on Twitch. Put that underneath your LLC. Now that's your business, right? Incorporate yourself. Incorporate your name, all right? Copyright your name so you own your name. Let that monetize and be what you make money off of. Let's say your business doesn't do well. You can file for fucking bankruptcy. You borrow money. Okay. That doesn't hurt your personal line of credit. Your personal, you as the individual, your credit is still pristine. Your business credit is shot. Guess what? You file for bankruptcy, you get a new EIN, start a new LLC, build your credit all over again, and start getting loans from these banks all over again. That's how they stay rich. Nothing's in their name. We can do the same fucking thing. Why? Yeah, we can do the same thing. Why aren't we doing this?
Yeah, this is a process white people do. It's one of those success even by failure situations, right? Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. I agree. It's.
Thank you.
People, first off, before you get an EIN, understand what a trust is. Like, people also need to understand what a living trust is. Like, if you are going to start a business, and you definitely want to separate stuff as much as possible from yourself, for multiple reasons. One of the biggest reasons are taxes, and just having a clear understanding that, you also want to set yourself up for the future, and the best way to start doing that is through a trust. Now, that EIN can also link to the trust, and now basically the trust is responsible for the EIN. So, there's multiple things that you could do, but we need to do a better job as a generation, ensuring that we are supplying the proper.
I had to go to prison to learn this shit.
Information outlets,
and I'm still learning
for growth.
Yeah, nigga in prison had to put me onto this shit. Then I came home, and I'm still learning. Like, I'm still learning about shit. I'm about to be 42. I look amazing for 42. But I'm about to be 42. Thank you. Be working out. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't, like, I'm now learning this. And this shit hurts me. I feel
you look great, bro.
So cheated. Because I could have been so much further along in my life. So now I look at my daughter and I'm like, I gotta get her right for this world. I gotta make sure she's lined up for everything. So as I learn, she learns. I can't go out like that, bro. And we as a people, and I'm not just talking like black people, I'm talking Spanish people. You know what I'm saying? We all under the same bracket, because like, as a culture, as a people, like, yo, let's be real. The other brothers is winning right now. I call them the other brothers. That's what I call them. I call them the other brothers. They winning right now.
Yeah.
They have capitalized on so much shit. What did Smoke just post? Read what that man, somebody posted something in the comments. I don't want to click on it. But, like, it's insane to me, the amount of information that's out there, and we don't know about it, and those of us that learn about it, we don't want to share it, and those of us that are sharing it, we don't want to hear it. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't. Shout out to Godfrey. Yeah, shout out to Godfrey, bro. Yeah, it's funny shit.
Yeah. You know, the comedian Godfrey, he said something funny as hell recently. He was on Club Shay Shay. And yeah, shout out to Godfrey. Funny as comedian. Killing it. He's killing it all across the United States. But yeah, he was talking on Club Shay Shay. And he said that he linked with some an Asian
Yeah,
group. I believe they Chinese, Japanese, or could even be Korean. But he said that he went to their place of business. They were basically organized criminals, and he said that everything was so organized, everything was so clean, and
clearly you are. It's already not funny.
the
It's already not funny.
the basically the guy in charge said to the fact that damn man, I'm killing the joke. I'm completely killing the joke. See,
No, we can't. We can't.
but no. Yeah, it's not funny anymore. But
That was. I think the punchline was
that
it's
black
called organized crime for a
can't
reason.
even
It's put
organize
together.
crime.
It's orchestrated and it has structure. Black people don't
damn,
know how
I
to
dragged
do
that shit out, bro. That was terrible,
everybody
man.
is out for themselves.
I swear,
Everybody want to be big dog. Everybody want to be top dog. Everybody wants to be the man, and nobody is willing to take a step to the side to let the next man get up.
No.
Because we don't want to acknowledge that, you know what, he's smarter than I am at this, or he's stronger than I am in this. I'd rather him go in front and lead and me learn from him. We don't want to learn. We want it the quickest, fastest, most expeditious way we could get it, and we refuse to put the time in for anything. And that's the problem as a people. And it's so ingrained in us now that we're in competition with each other, which makes absolutely no sense. Like, if we stop and just said, like, I remember saying this back when Kaepernick took the knee, and I said, what would happen if every athlete in the NBA and the NFL just said, I'm not playing. Fuck you, I'm not playing. I'm not here to entertain you. Right? Do you know how much money these fuckers with NFL is a multi-billion-dollar business? They're fucked. Right. We are
It's called a strike.
The biggest consumers of all products, right? And coincidentally, they use us to promote.
And that's why they
don't
want to strike.
How weird is that? We promote Nike and fucking Gucci and Prada and all this shit, and we also are the largest consumers of this shit. How do you understand how stupid that is? But we won't shout out our man, that a black man that has his own business, his own clothing line. Nah, that shit ain't popping.
Yeah.
What? If we just said, if we could just take a step back and say, I'm not giving you my money. If we could start up another Black Wall Street, they ain't gonna do the same shit they did years ago. They ain't gonna be able to. They won't be able to burn us out. They won't be able to flood out our towns. They won't be able to do that. They won't do what they did to Seneca Village. They can't do that again, which is now Manhattan. For those of y'all that don't know, Seneca Village was Manhattan, if you don't fucking know. Alright, like, we are so powerful when we're together. But we're so concerned with who's on top. How many King of New Yorks is there? How many King of Brooklyns? How many, yo nigga, I'm the King of Brooklyn, I'm the KOB, I'm the King of New York, I'm the King of New York, I'm the Queen of New York. Shut the fuck up. How about we come together and run this? That's the only time we come together. We could run shit. We could run shit. And this is what I'm saying. The code, the code.
Only time black people come together is when niggas are killing cops. I mean, cops are killing niggas.
Shifted.
That's the only time we come together.
And I'm afraid that it's going to continue to shift so far that we're going to lose who we are as a people all across the board. And it's scary to me. Because this is the world Yeah.
See, I disagree with that. Yeah, I disagree with that. I feel like more so like we're supposed to do the best we can to create a better version of that. You know, it's not necessarily a holding on to what we had before. Like it's trying to improve upon what we've done, and so it's going to look different.
Mm.
It's going to feel different.
Okay.
You know, the
So
heroes that we're
you
going
don't
to
feel
rely
like
on, the people that we look at as titans, like are going to look different. They're going to do things different. They're going to represent differently. You know, so I think it would be closed minded
I agree with that.
of us
I agree with that.
to
But
feel
I also
that
feel like
everyone needs
we
to
should
adhere
be on a
to
type of time,
what
and
happened in the
you might
past.
not agree with me, but we should
It's a
be on
new
a
day,
type of
bro.
time where
It's a new feel.
you hurt one, you hurt all. You fight one, you fight all. We need to break down these stupid ass borders of I loved it. I loved it. Say we can't swim now, motherfucker. Say we can't swim now. You
Bro,
yeah.
did you see what happened in
Say that
Alabama
I call that
with
nigga
that
I call
river
that nigga
bullshit, bro?
Jamal Phelps. That nigga was
We here, man. What are you talking about? Shit's happening, bro. This nigga swear he can't swim, bro. He jumped in the water for that shit.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying is can we be on that type of time all the time?
Yo, folding chairs
No,
was selling out left
we
and
need to
right.
be on that
Home
time, yo.
Depot
I
couldn't
swear
keep
to
them in
God,
their
bro.
stores.
Like I
Yo,
go to the
come on,
store.
man.
I
We
remember this
coming
lady, she was
together,
trying
bro.
to buy something. Bro, we gotta be on that type of time. We
It
gotta be on that type
depends.
of time. Like
Again, like
lady, she was paying for something and she didn't have enough money. And the dude in front of me,
there's
oh
too
man,
many
let me go.
distractions
Like,
right
brother,
now.
it's an
We
extra
have to
five
limit our
dollars. Just give her the
distractions.
fucking $5, bro. It's one of our people. Look her the fuck out. I had to yo, don't worry about it. I got it. I was like, yo, I got it. She's like, yo, thank you so much. Don't even worry about it. I'm driving. I see an old lady walking and she's pushing the bag. I pull over, like, yo, you need a ride? And she'll look at me like, nigga, you trying to kidnap me? Like, no, I ain't trying to kidnap you.
Hey.
You old bastard. I'm trying to help you. Like, shit. Try to be good. Yeah, because we not used to that. We not used to decency. It's sad, bro.
Well, you did the good deeds for the week. Bro,
I still do that.
yeah, shit's different though. Just shit's different. Everything's different.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
don't
like
do that.
there
I
was a
don't do
point.
that.
Yo, remember?
Yeah, I don't do that.
Remember when we were
I stay
younger and
smooth
shit?
away
Yo, we
from
used to stay out till
female.
like midnight. Like just hang out. Just fucking fuck with the cops. They weren't shooting people back then.
Can't do that no more.
They weren't shooting. Nah,
they
we used
shooting
to
us
fuck
now.
with the
They killing niggas.
we used to run over the cop cars and shit. No, this is
And that's what I'm
shit.
saying.
We
Like
run over the cop cars, fuck with them,
we need
run
to
over,
be on some
run
type.
all
We
up
need
and
to be
down
on
the
that
block,
type of
bro.
time.
Yo, this is shit
For
that
what
we
the
used to
Black
do.
Panther movement was started for. If you're coming
Yeah,
into my
that's what I'm saying.
community
It's different.
trying to terrorize my
Like
community,
they
you're
started
not
to shoot
allowed in
niggas
my
now.
community.
So
We do not want you policing our community. We will police our community, and you can keep your fucking ass outside. Go do that shit in the white neighborhoods. Go do that shit over there, because we don't want you over here with that fuck shit. All right? Somebody do some shit up, we'll deal with it.
I agree with that.
And that's one of the things that I loved about prison. I hate to say it. That's one of the things I loved about prison.
I agree with that.
We dealt with shit accordingly.
I
If
agree
it
with
was a black dude that did some foul shit, hey man, you got to deal with that, tighten them up. But as inmates, we was all together. We had a common law that we all followed. You don't steal. You get that. You don't do that. You don't steal. You don't steal from people. You gonna get dealt with. If you owe, you pay. It's simple. It's simple constructs that everyone should adhere to, and this is what I'm saying. As a whole, as human beings, exactly. You know what I mean? I don't agree with certain things. Like I feel like, you know, if you rape a child or you violate a woman in some way,
to run as a functioning society,
I'm not giving you time. I'm not giving you a timeout, T-Mark. You're done. Because you see, you should just be done. Because that child is never going to get that innocence back. You ruined their life, so why can't I take yours for it? Why can't I? You took their life. They'll never be normal again. Why do you get to go away for 5 years and come back home like shit is okay? And then you go, he has a mental problem. It's a sickness. No, it's not. Nigga, die.
Oh.
Just die. The slowest fucking way possible. Like on some Method Man, take a motherfucking wire hanger and it's hot and put it in between your dick. Or, you know what I mean? Like, like I want you to suffer. I want you to suffer. Like I'm on some Lloyd Banks shit. Peeling your skin with a fucking potato peeler, you fucking piece of shit. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is, as a people, we need to.
Wow.
And being that we are at the time that we are, I want to jump right into your segment of absurdism. All right. I want to jump right into that because once again, absurdism is trying to find an explanation for certain things that just are what they are. You cannot put a rationality to it. You cannot make it make sense. It is what it is. And you have to stop trying to come to terms with it. One of the things that is what it is, and you cannot come to terms with it because it's going to always happen. It's going to always be the way it is, and there's just nothing you can do about it. And stop trying to figure out how you can fix it. Have you seen what's going on in Dubai? Have you seen the flooding and all of that that's been going on? Cutting through like a submarine. Whipping it, nigga. Whipping it. I said, Tesla fam, what up?
I heard about it. I even saw a video of
they really don't.
Driving through the rain and shit.
They really don't.
Right.
People are trying to find an explanation for this. They're like, oh, that's what happens when you're seeding the clouds. That's what happens
like they don't
manipulating weather.
Like we're advertising that shit every day. Yeah.
Have you just stopped to think that that's just Mother Nature? Shit just is. Like when it snows in the desert, it's not a giant conspiracy. It just is. Stop trying to fucking explain everything. It just is. That's it. It happened. They experienced over 2 years of rain in a few days. Okay. Stop trying to conspiracy theory. Well, you know, they've been manipulating with the seeding of the clouds, and they've been making more clouds, so they make more clouds, there's more rain. Huh? Yeah, that's what people are saying. Like, can we just... Once again, can we just understand that it's just nature, bro? You fuck with nature, you fuck around, you find out. How about that? You fuck around, you find out. So they was fucking around, and now they finding out.
Seed
That's it.
To make rain.
There's no rhyme or reason to it. You fuck around, you find out.
Yeah, what's going on?
Why can't we just leave it at that?
Well, yeah,
that's the most absurd shit to me. Still trying to find an explanation for it.
Yeah. I mean,
see, nobody's crying about.
We're getting abnormal.
What happened to the
like all across?
How about this?
All across the
what happened to the
right
Amazon
now? I mean,
fire?
Los Angeles.
Fires years back.
More rain this year than we have in the past 12 years.
Just forgot all about that shit.
You know, so
you see, look, even you forgot about it. You're like, damn, yeah, you're right.
Well,
forgot about that.
Yeah. Well,
you see what I'm saying? Like, see? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For the absurdism segment.
Okay.
Stop trying to put a reason and a rationality to certain things.
Is this a global warming conversation?
You're not like.
Where are we going with
it
this?
Just is, man. It just is. You fucked around and you found out. Now it's flooding. That's it. I don't need anything deeper than that. I don't want to hear Agent Orange and I don't bro, it just is. Just like you want to find a rationale, oh, Elon Musk probably did it. That's why the Tesla was cutting through the water like that, because he wants us to see the Tesla. Shut up, man. Shit just is, man. It just is. Like I said last week, around the same damn time. I'm not gonna do it again. It's okay. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do. I just said a certain individual likes to do certain things, and that's just all. It just is. You can't. Yeah, we go move on. You can't justify everything. That's all I'm saying. Like that's the whole point of absurdism. Is like you can't justify every single thing, and you have to stop people. That's it. And because of that, let's go. What is it?
I would like to talk about a moment of absurdism.
No,
did you see the woman in Brazil?
She did.
That brought her uncle to the bank. Her dead uncle to the bank, trying to get a loan. I was like, this is some absurdism right here, bro. Prop this head up.
Did she do a weekend at Bernie's, bro?
Yeah, the dead look on his face, everything. She's trying to put
this is in Brazil.
She's trying to talk to him at the same time.
It's like a weekend at Bernito's.
It's
a weekend at Benito. Like, wow.
She did a weekend at Bernie's, bro. This shit was fucking hilarious.
Yo, we are fun.
Yeah.
It's getting worse. Yeah. Like the woman that married.
She's getting crazy. Bro. She's getting crazy, man. She's getting crazy.
Like a stuffed man. I think she married him and then they had
like
kids.
We've always been
she
crazy.
has twins
it's just
with this nigga.
Now we're having the opportunity to see it with the
type of way.
She
said because he was cheating on her. What? Huh?
What the fuck?
Oh my god! Like I believe she also was Brazilian. I hate to say that, but I think she was also.
Okay.
I think she also was Brazilian.
To see this article. This shit sounds crazy. Like, what state was this? Was this in the United States?
You could go. I'm not fucking around to find out.
Nope. What is going on in Brazil?
I see some shit. I just be like, nope.
Yo, let me tell you.
I'm like Red's dad in Friday. You know what I'm saying? You want some? No. That's it. Get your ass in this damn car. Why the fuck you came out here fucking with these people? God damn, look, I don't want no problems. I've learned, like, I get it. I've noticed that there's been an uptick in mental issues with people. Like a serious uptick where people are just really off their fucking shit as of late. Like, really just off their shit.
Yes.
Crack.
Yeah.
I respect a crackhead now. A crackhead.
Yo,
crackhead is normal.
Fucking insane these days.
Yeah, you could trust a crackhead.
Crack was the only thing we
you
had
could
to
trust a
worry
crackhead.
With our biggest
it's the niggas that's on perks and oxy.
Crack ain't shit these days. Yo,
that's it. Right. But you could trust the crackhead though.
They do crackhead parties now.
You could trust
bro.
Now it's like, bro, people.
You know they gonna outpower you. They probably outrun your ass.
Lost, man. Like, people are really
you can't leave alone.
It's a sad thing, man.
Like, you knew some shit was missing. You knew exactly who did that shit.
I'm good. I'm still happy. I'm still in a fun place. I am not gonna let the psychopaths of the world fuck with my happiness, because at the end of the day, I'm a sociopath. So I'm not too worried about anything. Just saying. Just saying. As you should be. Cheers to the sociopaths. Like, shout out to y'all.
Absolutely.
And speaking of, since we doing that, I do believe it is about that time.
All right, cheers
that
to the
fun
sociopath.
time. Shots in a motherfucking quote. Shots in a motherfucking quote. Let me get some horns out this bitch. You know what I mean?
It's time for
shots at a motherfucking quote, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the horn I wanted. Like, this nigga gave me no. I did not ask for the sad horn. This is bullshit. You sir are the worst. Right? You are the worst. Speaking of shots,
there we go, right? You asked for the horn, bro.
Bet. For the quote of the day, it will simply be this.
Oh man, speaking of that,
let the mistakes of the past.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to after bullshit because I need to have a conversation with you.
On the past,
but please, time for shots to the quote.
Pass you by, and become the past you focused on. I'm saying one more time because I don't think you caught that. Right? Let the mistakes in the past remain in the past. Because if you focused on the past, the present will pass you by and become the same past you were so focused on. Take care of yourselves. This nigga's over here is fucking zenning out. Take care of yourselves. What he said. As always, I am Trinidad and Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, Carter Y-O-U.
Don't make yourself hate you.
And bullish.
And I am Mr. Keys, Open Doors, MI Key.
Pause.
And this has been another episode of Banter and Bullshit. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in for another episode. Look, guys, we are going to be giving it to you regularly. Hopefully, coming up soon within the next month, we could. Yeah, pause. All right, pay my dues. So.
I love you too.
Listen, guys, tune in for next week. Banter and Bullshit. 6 p.m. Eastern.
Oh my God.
Pacific.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh man.
I love you guys.
Got me dying over here, man. Oh fucking shit.
Tune in for After Bullshit.